Hello Aquarius, welcome to the Lynx Tarot. My name's Monica and this reading is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This reading is for July 2022 or the next 30 days, whichever comes first. All of my readings are timeless, so they're intended for whenever you are watching. We're going to jump right in with the Power of Surrender cards, then we'll go into some tarot. I have the Money and Career Oracle deck here, and I will end with a Chakra Love card. All right, Aquarius, what do we have for you? Surrender your belief in scarcity. Libra, just got this too. I shuffled thoroughly too. It says the universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. So know that abundance is infinite. The nature of abundance is infinite. That means there's abundance for everyone. So when you consider surrendering your beliefs in scarcity, know that the world is abundant with everything that we want and need. It's a matter of, learning on our life journey, our soul journey, and, having self-worth and knowing that we deserve this, and also putting forth the effort and finding it and removing the blocks, okay? All right, this is the Everyday Witch Tarot. I'll do a 4-card reading. Situation, challenges, advice, and outcome. I'll go in and clarify, and we'll go from there. And Aquarius, if you haven't yet subscribed, please do. I would greatly appreciate that. And hit all notifications. That way you won't miss anything. Aquarius, I'm aware I only have one candle lit. That was done on purpose. When I did the Aries reading, there was a weird sound. It was one of the candles making a weird sound, and I actually thought it was an animal outside. It was so weird, and it reminded me of a video that I was watching, Jackson Galaxy. He's the cat behaviorist, and he says that if you have cats, you shouldn't light candles or something to that effect. And I'm just spreading the word. I feel safer just lighting one because I do have animals. And if I leave the table, I blow it out. I'll light it back when I come back or whatever. But I'm just spreading the word. I thought about not having candles at all anymore because that was a really weird experience. And that was the first thing I thought of. And he's really awesome, by the way. So look him up. He has a YouTube channel. And yeah, I thought of him and what he said about animals and candles. So I was like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have so many candles lit around here. All right, we have the Hanged Man. Okay, seeing things from a new perspective, maybe taking a break until the dust settles with something going on. Ooh, Aquarius. I feel like somebody is very sneakily, in a good way, removing themselves from a situation until the dust settles, and then you will proceed from there. Ooh, I like that. I feel like you're being really smart here. Challenges, we have the Moon. It's the unknown. The challenge part is just waiting to see what happens, waiting to see how things pan out, waiting to see how the dust settles. I love this full moon. We're coming up close to a full moon right now, I believe. And also there could be a Pisces in your life or strong Pisces in your chart. This is about following that moonlit path, and don't be challenged by the unknown, okay? Taking one baby step after the other will reveal what else you need to know as you move along, as you reach your manifestation, the strong manifestation with the Moon card. Oh, wow. This is your 3rd out of 3 so far. Tarot cards, you have another major arcana, the Hermit. So this is another card of solitude. The Hermit is very wise too. You are making a very wise move, Aquarius, in removing yourself from a certain situation. And being in silence for now. Ooh, this is a really wise move. I love it. For your outcome position, we have the 5 of Cups. All is not lost. I think you got this not long ago. If something didn't work out, know that you are being protected. That's why it didn't work out, and there's something better for you, because look behind her on the table there. There's 2 full cups. There's balloons. There's indication of celebration. So there's something good waiting for you. Okay, you're doing the right thing right now, being quiet and stepping aside till the dust settles. Something really good is coming through. All is not lost. Yeah, I think you got this message in your last reading. Oh, we got the Knight of Cups. So clarifying the Hanged Man, we have the Knight of Cups. There could be a love offer coming in. For those of you looking for a job, I think this is a job offer coming from someone who feels like they would work really well with you. Okay, they like your personality, and they're like, finally, someone down to earth, someone who doesn't blow smoke, but someone who knows how to get the job done and has respect, for the company as well. So I like that. And if you're the employer, you're meeting somebody like this. You're like, oh, good, finally someone who can like not blow smoke, and they can just like be real with me, but they know how to get their work done, and they do. All right, so let's clarify the Moon, the Hermit, and the Four of Cups. Okay, clarifying the Moon, another 4, the Four of Swords. So if you like numerology, look up 4 and 44. Healing. This is a very healing time for you. If you've been sick, I feel like there's a strong healing coming in. You're getting better. It's not always going to be this way. I feel like someone listening, like you've had to rest because you haven't been feeling good, and you're getting bored, and it's making it feel like life isn't very rich. But you're going to feel better soon. For others of you, this is an emotional healing. And I feel like because it's the Moon and the Four of Swords, it's nighttime. I feel like you're healing the most at night when you're sleeping. So make sure you get a good night's rest, okay? Now, assuming that like you're not sick or you're not coming down with something, getting exercise during the day will help you sleep better at night. So just know that like physical activity will help you sleep properly. Okay, so let's clarify the Hermit and the Five of Cups. All right, clarifying the Hermit, we have the Death card. You got this before too. You're going through a major transformation. You're closing the door on something that hasn't been either working out or it's just an era of your life, okay? It's not like you're slamming the door on something like I'm breaking up with you. Like it doesn't have to be like that. It's just like you're moving on to a new era of your life. You're closing the door on what just no longer really is part of you anymore, and you're stepping through a new door, okay? This is a big transformation. Another major arcana here, and that's clarifying the Hermit. So when you come out of Hermit mode, it's going to be like you're transformed. You're going to have a new life. It's going to be like everything about you is new. Of course, you'll still be you, your same personality, but I feel like a lighter mood, a lighter personality, if that makes sense. New beginnings. Majorly new beginnings. This is like just after a period of like solitude, quiet wisdom. Okay, the Five of Cups. Let's clarify that one. Five of Cups is being clarified by the Two of Pentacles. There could be 2 job offers coming in for you. And I was talking about the 2 cups in the background. So it's the Five of Cups. So 3 are on the ground spilled, but there's 2 back here with 2 pentacles. I feel like there's 2 job offers. You may be working a job currently and another one comes in. Maybe you take it as a second job, or maybe you take the new job and keep the old one as well for a little while. It's a very strong like transition energy though. For others of you, like you could be a stay-at-home parent, like you're working and raising your kids too. You could be working and going to school. This energy of loss here, it could be like there was a loss, like a job loss or something, and you're like, now what am I going to do? Nothing ever works out. Like those balloons keep popping out at me on the Five of Cups card, and balloons are like, they symbolize celebration. So I feel like there's something to celebrate, and there's 3 balloons. So I feel like there may actually be 3 offers. There may be 3 offers. Or you may be working with 2 other people. And even though it would be a trio, I feel like it would work out nicely. Like just having 3 people like working in one place together. I don't think it would be like, one of those, sometimes friendships in 3s, like there's always one person that's left out or one person that's causing trouble. I don't think it would be something like that, because it would be like a boss and 2 employees or something like that. And I feel like you get this opportunity to work with other people, but it would be fewer people and there wouldn't be such room for personality conflicts. And these are going to be people that you work nicely with, and they're going to want to work with you. And like I said, if you're the employer, you're going to find that right person. I feel like you've been having a hard time finding an employee who wants to get the job done and wants to be part of the team, or it's someone who doesn't like bring their problems to work with them. So if you're the employer, I feel like you've had a hard time finding that. And I'm getting for some of you, you're finding love in the workplace. So, I mean, if this is you, nothing wrong with that, but just be careful. Like, know the ramifications if it doesn't work out, okay? Because, like, I feel like someone, like, wants a job more than a relationship. So, maybe it's best to focus on that job. Just because someone might like you, you might be like, yeah, whatever. I want this job security now. I'm not interested in that right now. Okay, so that's for some of you, not all of you. The Hangman and the Knight of Cups. Oh, that's being clarified by the Ego, this is the Devil card in the traditional tarot. Illusion, dependency, and materialism. And see the bird in that gilded cage? He can fly right out. So if you feel trapped, know that you're not trapped. I mean, and look at that bird, is beautiful. Like, you're beautiful. You have beauty, and the world needs to see that. You can fly out and free yourself whenever you want to. I see a lot of love here. There's love coming in. I feel like some of you are taking a break from dating, but when the time comes, you will free yourself, and you're not going to be messing around with game players. You won't be deceived. You're not going to be angry about it, though, about what's happened in the past. You're going to gain this confidence, and you're going to know how to protect yourself. So right now, it's time to be in healing, in hermit mode. Hermit, Hangman. Okay, the Moon and the Four of Swords is being clarified by the Ace of Fire. Beautiful, passionate new beginning, opportunity, creativity, and action. So I feel like there's a really wonderful opportunity coming in for you. The Hermit and the Death card is being clarified by the Empress. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. So 3 major arcana in a row. This is the advice position: creation, abundance, and action. So the Empress is very abundant. She's beautiful. It's about your inner beauty, recognizing your inner beauty. Being happy and content on your own, being pleased with hanging out with yourself, okay? And this is going to lead to abundance, okay? Because when you're good and ready to put yourself back out there, whether this be with work or relationships, friendships, I feel like you're going to be a lot more confident with yourself. I think you're going to feel more deserving. I feel like somebody has been making you feel badly about yourself, and it's not warranted, okay? And you're gonna just, in your own solitude, you're gonna discover and believe without anger, not without anger at someone else, that you're gonna learn to believe that you are beautiful and you are deserving of love. And even though, maybe you made mistakes, like we all have, it doesn't mean that, it's off with your head or something like that. It means you're human. You're going to start to be nicer and softer with yourself, genuinely. All right, the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Cups is being clarified by the Ten of Fire: overworked, stressed, and imbalanced. I think you got a real similar message before with some of this. So you're not supposed to feel this way anymore, Aquarius. It's time for things to run smoothly. I think you've been doing too much for other people, or putting too much focus on the needs of other people, and there's really nothing you can do but maybe show up now and then with a plate of cookies, or an occasional dinner or something like that, and a smile. That's all you really need to do, okay? That's all you need to do, Aquarius. It's time to start paying more attention to yourself and be softer and nicer to yourself. Hope that makes sense. If so, please comment below, and please remember to hit that like button too, Aquarius. I greatly appreciate that. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please do. And hit all notifications. That way you won't miss anything. All right, this is the Money and Career Oracle deck. Let's see what else we have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, Aquarius. The past. Ooh, look at that. A Victrola. Something from the past is coming back, perhaps an old job or an unfinished project. Look to the past to understand the future. A lesson or experience or an old skill. You could be earning. You could be earning or receiving money from something you did in the past. Awesome. And it could be a skill that you learned in the past that you are going to be implementing. We have goals. Don't let the world lead you. Take the steering wheel and take control of your life. This would be a good time to write down your goals and aspirations and focus on creating and managing a budget. Someone else got this today, okay? Writing down your goals. The main message I'm getting from this is writing it out. Reflect back on it. So say like you write your goals this month and intend to look back on that in 30 days. And don't beat yourself up if you didn't reach all of your goals. Look at the goals that you did reach and then rewrite another list of goals. And that will help you see your progress. You know what I mean? See that, your life is richer than you may think. Okay, with caution. Use caution when making financial decisions. Careful not to overspend on wants instead of needs. And it might feel like there's more going out than coming in, or it may very well be the case. But here I feel like, I'm placing this right down on the transformation card, the death card, and the 5 of Cups. I feel like things are going to get better. This just I think this has more to do with this first card is believing in scarcity. It's time to surrender that, okay? I feel like once you start to believe that you deserve abundance and that there is abundance for everyone, that the energies will start to shift, the opportunities will start to come your way, and you'll feel less heavy and burdened. All right. This is the Chakra Love deck. Let's see what we have from here for you, Aquarius. Okay. We have the root chakra, and the gemstone is hematite. Beautiful. So if you like to meditate on the root chakra. And it says foundation. Foundation is what the castle of your soul is built upon. Okay, I think it's important to keep that in mind. Is your foundation, your stability, getting in tune with you, with who you are, with your wants and needs. And you won't be feeling in such lack when you stop worrying about someone else, okay? And start paying attention to yourself, your own needs, and honoring those things. I feel like your whole world is going to open up to you. Aquarius, I feel like you're doing some big things in the next 30 days. I feel like you're making a huge transition in your life. I'm getting the feeling like it's going to be as if you have a whole new life. Even if this is as simple as having a new job, it's going to change your whole world. You're going to have a healthier environment of people. I think you are going to be feeling better and learning that, the reasons why you shouldn't be so focused on somebody else or other people, because they have their free will too. They make their own decisions. You make your own decisions. They have their own path. You have your own path. You know what I mean? I think you're going to start to learn that, and you're going to feel such freedom. You're going to be much more comfortable with yourself, and you're going to find so much more peace. And I feel like the money's going to start coming in as well because of all of this hard work you're doing. All right, Aquarius, thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.